Hi, I'm Amber, welcome to my video. Today I'm building a ramen restaurant in The Sims. And when I say ramen restaurant, I mean a restaurant that looks like ramen. It also sells ramen, but the main kind of thing is it looks like a bowl of ramen. It's more of a goofy, kind of silly build. Let's get right into it. So, as always, if I'm looking down, that's because the playback of the video is down here and you are up here on my phone. So, a ramen restaurant shaped like a bowl of ramen. I had no idea how I was building this. I had no idea what I was doing with this. It was just one of those fun, silly builds that kind of came together as I went. I realised very quickly I was going to have to add a basement. Sorry, please ignore my hair today. I realised very quickly I was going to have to add a basement if I wanted to be kind of half functional, because this big open round room was not a vibe. I tried to make the basement also a round room, but you can only make a round room within a square room, and it was just annoying. I thought, oh, right, if it's gonna be weird with the basement, I'd rather it's just functional. And so on top of the roof, I put a fence around it. I put on a roof texture or flooring that looks kind of like noodly, ramen-y. And then I was just going through debug. I tried out a few different bowls and things on top of the roof, but I decided I wanted the roof itself to be the bowl. That just looked better. And so I was sizing up all sorts of different bits of food and things from debug. Debug really came in, and I was just putting all sorts of stuff, literally like piles of hay, because they look kind of like noodles. I was really trying to make this like really fun looking ramen. But the thing is, realistically, this is such a weird build because in real life, if you're walking up to the front of this restaurant, you can't see the roof. It's just clicked with me that the people walking up to this restaurant can't even see the roof, only like in pictures and stuff. They'd know it's there. Yeah, maybe they need like scaffolding to sit high up so you can see it. I don't know. But it's just a fun, silly build. It's really not meant to be like super functional. I put the egg sized up, but didn't look right without a yolk. So I put an orange egg on top of it, sized not quite as big, and it looks a bit odd from some angles, but I like it. I love an egg with my ramen as well. Whenever I get Wagamama's, because that is my go-to place for ramen, because I don't live in a city and we don't really have anywhere else to get ramen from, I always add on an egg, and I feel like I confuse them because I'm like, oh, get the vegan dish, but I need an egg. But I just think this build is so silly and fun. I just love it. And you can see that little pile of red dots in the bottom corner. Those are little teapots I found in debug, because you can't clone items or most items from debug. Once I found it, I just made a little pile of them, shoved them in the corner, and I thought we'll come back to them because I have to use them in this build. And then I put the cutlery around the edge of the bowl and a boba tea as well, which eventually kind of disappeared and turned into an empty cup. I don't know what happened there, but it is a debug item, so you can't expect it to function perfectly. It's not really a glitch, it's just debug. Then on to the interior. So I think the interior turned out really cute. It's like a really strange vibe, and it was mildly based on this restaurant, if you can call it that, I went to in Brighton called the Breakfast Club, that just serves breakfast, which is why I find it weird to call it a restaurant. But it had like this 70s style, kind of like dark and like mid-century wood tones and things, if that makes sense. And it had this central spiral staircase, which we can't do in The Sims. But that kind of vibe mixed with a more like Japanese style, because it's a ramen restaurant, sounds like it wouldn't really go together, but I think it turned out really cute in this build. Also, the flooring decided to go onto the outside of the build as well as inside, and it just wouldn't work when I tried to fix that. So there is some wood flooring on the outside of the build. You can see me trying to fix it here. There was nothing I could do about it. So round curved walls have been in the game for a while now, but the Sims team do not care enough to fix that. One of the main things in a room, you've got the walls and the floor doesn't work. So I've put this cute little waiting area over here, so maybe if you're waiting for anything, you sit there. On this weird, like, mid-century, quirky interior design looking chair. I thought that was quite cute, just off in the corner. It's just a single chair waiting area, but I still like adding that kind of thing into restaurant builds, and I don't build restaurants very often, so this was a lot of fun. I wanted to, like, a bar around this central post. I end up just putting that one bar, which is from Get Famous, which has so much mid-century furniture. I love it. It is so perfect for this build. It really brings in that kind of theme when you see the very front of that bar with the colours and the patterns and all the shapes. It is beautiful. I'm really into that style right now. Maybe not for my own room. My style is mess. My style is explosion. But I really am into that style in my Sims builds and on Pinterest. And then you can see here I added in these Japanese style lanterns all over the walls because I didn't want to do a lot of hanging lights. I don't know why, I just thought it was something a bit different to try out. So I put loads of lanterns on the walls. I think it looks beautiful. It really decorates these walls, really nice ambiance, and it looks really cute. And then I added little blinds as well that match the style. I went very eclectic with this with this build. And I really wanted it to feel like a collector, you know, owned the restaurant and all their things they've collected over the years, and they opened a restaurant and covered the walls with art. Just a little bit of storytelling to my build. I thought that was really fun. And so then I wanted to add booth seating on curved walls. Yeah. So it worked out, but oh, it's annoying. They need to make curved furniture to put in the curved rooms. I'm really sorry, I need to yawn and I can't hold it back. So anyway, I'm so sleepy and I haven't even been awake for like 12 hours and I'm exhausted. That is not good. The yellow booth seating, I thought that looked really, really cute because there's a lot of red and there's a lot of those mid-century wood tones going on in this room. And bringing out that yellow sofa, I think it really goes nicely in this build. And then I put that floor lamp that just you see kind of like flash up on the screen for a second, with those yellow lanterns, wow, lanterners, lanterns as well. And I don't think I've ever seen that item before, but it was perfect for this build. And so now we're onto the basement. Had to include toilets. So there's a men's on one side and a women's on the other. The women's toilet is one tile bigger. Realism. We need more space. We're in there longer. But yeah, it's just one extra, you know, because it didn't fit centrally like that and it would have looked awkward. So I didn't go for the symmetry. I went for what worked best. And then you've got the really sad looking kitchen, because that is what kitchens look like. Just lifeless steel and white walls. That is what I went for. Not a theme, you know, not with the theme of the restaurant. There's a weird glitch on this wall. I don't know if you see it there, but oh well. That's how I've become about glitches now, just oh well, I'll get over it. But this is the staff room, so we've got just old, gross looking furniture. We've got a little partition that you can get changed behind when you get ready for your shift. And I put the waitress station, or whatever it's called, down in the basement because I don't even think they ever use that item. So I just stuck it in the basement. If they do, they can hobble down the ladder and get to it. And as you can see, that cup of boba is magically empty. Don't know what happened there. So onto a little tour of the build. So you can see there, you got a fork, you got a spoon, and then you got the big wooden spoon, very much based on Wagamama's, with those big wooden, like, ladle looking things that they give you. Not give you, I don't take them home, don't worry, I'm not stealing them. But that's what that was based on. And that floor issue is, you know, that floor glitch with the flooring on the outside is bothering me. But the giant bowl of ramen, so fun, I love it. And I put a little awning above the door as well. I think that looked cute. And as we come in, I'm always going to moan about the fact we can't colour ceilings because that grey ceiling, I've forgotten how to talk. The grey ceiling looks so stark in comparison to the rest of this build. But there we go, we've got the whole build. It's just like, it's so pretty. For such a weird, goofy build, this turned out really cute. I love the section like where you come in and they've got the little like hostess station and some bits and bobs over there. And then we've got the basement. Like I said, there's that little other hostess station thing because there's like 2 different objects you have to include. The one in the basement. There's the kitchen, and usually that item with the big rectangle is meant to go through a wall like a serving hatch. Pretty sure it works fine, just placed in a room as well, so it didn't need a serving hatch in this particular build. And so that is this build. It's a much quicker video than usual. My general thing is I'm going to be posting on every single Wednesday, but I want to get a few extra, I've forgotten how to talk today. I want to get a few extra videos every now and then. So this is just going to be a little extra weekend video for you, but I've got Wednesday videos every Wednesday, obviously, and I've already got those scheduled right the way through February. So I'm on it with getting content on this channel. I'm not going to leave it another 8 months without posting like I did already. And as you can see here, I'm just showing a really quick bit of footage of me putting together the menu. I added a lot of those little round things as desserts because in my mind they were mochi, and like a lot of little ice cream things and stuff because yeah, it's just like mochi. And I did design really cute custom outfits, but just as I got to that point, kind of luckily the timing worked out this way. My laptop ran out of memory and the video cut off and I didn't realise, so boohoo, you don't get to see those. I need to have this energy for all of my videos because I'm really feeling it today for recording, and I don't have time to record much right now, so I'm just getting this quick video out for today. But I feel like the energy I brought to this video is really good. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you have any more ridiculous suggestions for silly builds like this one, please let me know, because I love making silly, funny builds as much as I love trying my best in challenge builds. I love a bit of both, like making something beautiful and something silly, which this build kind of was both, because that restaurant looks so pretty. I want to go in this restaurant. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you subscribe because I'm really focusing on growing this channel this year. It might not look like it yet because all the videos are scheduled, but on my end, when I look at my content, it's just like a billion videos ready to post, but I can't post them all at once. That seems a bit silly. So, long outro. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'm going to ask you again. Please subscribe. Please drop a like, drop a comment if you've got something nice to say. And if you want to let me know if you've watched all the way through the video, drop a mushroom emoji so that I know you've watched all the way through. It'd be nice to see a few of those in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this little bonus video and look out for new videos every single Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.